level never increases, the pump just stays on, trying and trying to do something that it can never actually do. But, you know what I didn't account for? That his pump running constantly would mess up the fuses, and overload the wiring in his house, because it was an old house, with old, outdated wiring. If he had just upgraded everything, if he had just been responsible, then maybe, just maybe, he could have prevented all of this. But he didn't. It was all his fault. At around 3 a.m., I heard all the residents in his house wake up. I heard all of them scrambling around, all of them panicking because they didn't have power, and because they didn't have any water. All of their lives were being disrupted because of that one act of petty theft, all because of what he had done to me. Our tenant protection laws are very important, you know, power and water, they are considered essential. Cutting those services is grounds for lawsuits unless it is for some unavoidable event, some act of nature. And this was just the beginning. Because, in this case, the landlord, that pathetic old man, is responsible for keeping his house up to date, with functioning wiring, with functioning water. So the tenants were furious, they were livid, and they were going to do everything in their power to make him pay. They all filed police complaints, and since he had clearly breached the laws, the police were able to fine him without going to court. That fine, yeah, it was a lot of money, it was crippling for him, I just knew it. He had to refund the security deposits of both of the tenants, and he wasn't going to be able to rent out the place until everything was fixed. It was beautiful. Then, I heard that he was moving out, that he was going to be forced to live with his daughter, that his life had just been completely and utterly ruined. He was a retired mechanic, and the tenants were his only source of income, and now, he had absolutely nothing left. He was destitute. He came to my gate, yeah, he did, and he asked me if I had turned off my water, and I said, oh yeah, my tank had a leak, and I had to turn it off until the plumber could fix the issue. You know what? The look on his face. He couldn't say anything, yeah, he didn't say a single word. He just kept his mouth shut, but I just knew, that he had understood, that he knew what I had done, that I had gotten the last laugh, that I had completely and utterly won. I'm getting a plumber to fix my pipes, yeah, and they're going to remove anything that is not mine, that is not in my property line. So I am finally getting rid of my water issue, and I also managed to take down a neighbor who could have become an actual pain in my side. It was all just too perfect. Two birds, one stone, as they say.